Welcome to the Top Flight Podcast, episode 30. Great show today with my boy B. What up, B?
Hey, what's up, bro?
And I'm with my boy Bali. What up, Bali?
What it do, G?
Hey, important talking points today. We're going to talk about Jared Stroud being re-signed to Austin FC. Did he get a pay increase? I don't know. Leo Väisänen, the center back rumor that everybody's talking about right now, but there's not much about him on the web. We're also going to talk about European teams, of course. The EPO is coming in, y'all. Of course, we got to talk about Chelsea slipping and Bali calling it being a two-horse race.
Hey, it's still a three-horse race, bro.
Yeah. We'll see. In La Liga, we have Real Madrid slipping on the banana peel. Sevilla's getting closer, and they got a game in hand, y'all. I don't know.
We'll see.
We're going to win it. Don't worry. Also, we're going to talk about the UCO. Round of 16 is getting hot. It's getting closer and closer. City looks like they got the easiest draw.
Yeah, a lot of easy draws for some clubs, and then a big matchup that we're going to talk about.
And then at the end, boys, we got the fan questions from our badass fans. We're going to get to them and answer them. But this is the Top Flight Podcast. You ready? Enjoy. Sadly, Primo can't join us today. His dog was throwing up and shitting all over his house. Yeah. So my boy Primo, have him in his prayers. Well, his dog, have him in his prayers. But Primo has to clean that up. So we're with you, Primo, in spirit. And hopefully your dog gets better, man.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. Austin FC is where we're going to start off. And the first talking point, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I would say, Jared Stroud. He's back.
He's back, bro. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, in my opinion. I think it was a great, despite, I mean, I guess we can even talk about it. Gaines getting picked up by Charlotte. Maybe that set off, that just made the decision even more simple for Austin FC.
That was exactly the reason why they re-signed Stroud.
And I feel like it's a good move. Easy. It's an easy move.
Easy move.
Easy move that you can make after losing, Mackenzie Gaines. You're like, easy move. We'll just bring Stroud back. That'll plug that hole and as if it'll be all right. Now, we can move forward to bringing in new faces, in my opinion. But I'm glad for Stroud. Supposedly he's going to have to get a 15% increase. I don't know the fine details, whether it's wages, whether it's a sign-in bonus. I don't know what the details are on the increase, but he will be getting paid more, you would assume.
Fucho, our boy from We're Austin TV, Fucho de Llano, great pickup, by the way.
Shout out Fucho.
That's my dog.
Shout out Fucho, bro.
Shout out Fucho, right, Bali?
Shout out
Fucho. He's been talking confident. He's been saying that Stroud is going to get a 15% pay increase most likely. And he's also been saying some crazy shit. He's been saying Ben Sweat signing incoming. Now, how would you guys feel? I want to start off with Bali. How would you feel if right after Christmas, I'd say they would, everything is going to be put off until January. Everything, right? Well, let's say January comes in, Ben Sweat is the first player announced for Austin FC. How does Bali feel?
I mean, I like Ben. As a backup coming off the bench. We know Zanny had a couple injuries this year. So, Ben coming off the bench, helping us out wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be upset. What I do want to see is I want to see new faces, in that locker room. And that's what me, you, and everyone on Twitter has been waiting for.
We're gonna get to.
We're waiting for that Verde Smoke. Yeah.
One particular beautiful face.
Yeah.
Actually, handsome young fellow. But we're not there yet. Right now, we're gonna talk Jared Stroud.
Yeah, Jared Stroud.
B. And I wanna ask you, B. How would you feel if coming in January 2022, Ben Sway is one of the first players that we announced that we picked up?
I think that's a good pickup, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's a good pickup depending on his wages. I hope that he takes a big cut because he was earning quite a bit. And if he takes a pay cut and fills that role as a backup for Zanny, as a substitute for Zanny on the left,
we need some depth.
I'm down. Yeah, another easy move that you would assume so. I mean,
another easy move, but it's the same face,
familiar face. It helps with not having to show him what the vibe is at the club. He already knows the vibe. He already knows the coach. He knows the way things go. He knows the players. He can become more friendly with the players. So it's an easy transition, easy move for them. And of course, you definitely want to add some new faces to spice up that locker room, to give different attitudes in there, different face to kind of motivate the guys. New friends. You know. So I definitely want to see new faces as well, like Bali was saying. But Ben Sweat on a wage decrease, I'm down, bro. I'm down. That would be a great signing in my opinion.
I think, but we need to pay attention. Also, Ben's coming back from a big injury, also
ACL, bro.
So
where's ACL?
ACL.
He might not be the
Austin
same.
City limits. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry.
Fuck,
and you actually hurt yours.
I told mine too.
Yeah, man.
My
Yeah.
bad, bro.
It's not a fucking joke.
That's not a joke.
But the
My
difference
bad.
is he's got the top quality doctors. You know, he's got a
Yeah.
club. He'll be all right. He'll be
But
all right.
Ben wasn't
He'll be all right.
playing that
I
good
was about to-
before his
I was about to
injury,
bring
so
that
it's
up.
kind of
Because we haven't mentioned it, but this is episode 30.
yeah.
And if you go
Episode
back,
30, actually.
episode
Yeah, I forgot
30,
to mention
bro.
that.
Episode
Bro.
30, and if you go back to like the beginning of the season, because Ben Sweat started as that left back position in the first couple games for Austin FC, and right off the bat, after 1, 2, 3 games, everybody was in agreement. Our weakest point is the left back position, and he was playing that left back position. We knew right off the bat that the left back was our weakest point, and we hadn't seen enough of Zani. He came from Slovenia. We weren't sure, what he's gonna do. Ben Sweat ended up turning his heel. Unfortunate, it sucks. Zani stepped in. I think he did a freaking great job, and I didn't feel as bad on that left back position as I did when he was starting. That just says the quality of Ben Sweat. But to be a backup, to be his bench player, to give him some rest, to be there just in case, I'm down for that.
Exactly. I'm down too.
And so I guess that's going to put it in limbo. Another question, it's going to be a whole nother conversation. Who's going to be that starting left? Who's going to be on that starting right? Because we saw a lot of Nick Lima and Hector
Nick Lima for
Jimenez.
sure.
We saw a lot of mix and match.
Everyone should know already. Hector Jimenez is starting on the right side. Zani on the left. I mean, that's no question. No, nothing.
How did
I don't want to see. I don't want to
We'll
see.
we'll see.
I don't want to see Nick Lima on the right side.
That's his
First
side.
game, FC Cincinnati. I do not want to see Nick
I
Lima on
wanna
the right
see him
side.
on the right
I don't
side.
want
I
to see
wanna
him.
see him on the
I
right
don't want to
side.
see
You know
him.
where he's at right
I don't
now?
want to see
But
him.
look,
I don't
you
want
know
to
where
see
he's
him.
at
I
right
don't
now?
want to see him.
Where?
And I don't
Nick
care.
Lima?
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Nick
Hey,
Lima. You
and
know where he's at
I
right
don't.
now?
And I don't care where he's at. I
Bro,
don't care where he's
bro,
at.
he's at somewhere
I don't care where
magical,
he's at.
somewhere personally
Where?
for me, just because I'm a big like history nut of like Spain coming to Mexico and stuff like that. Well, I guess where he's at, it looks like he's like in the jungle or some shit like that. Like there's like a waterfall and he's going through the forest or whatever, and he has like a Yeti backpack and he's like going through the trail or whatever. And I guess like his girl is taking the video, and there's like a big ass fabulous waterfall, and it's just fantastic. So. He's definitely chilling right now.
Nice.
He's chilling right now.
And that's great. Hey,
I'm
Nick.
loving it. I'm
Hey,
loving
Nick,
it right now.
Enjoy your time. Do your thing. But all I'm saying is Hector Jimenez, that right side, that's all yours. You're starting that first game, FC Cincinnati, Hector Jimenez.
But look,
That's all I'm
to,
saying.
To bring it back on the left, we know Zani was bought from that Slovenian
Yes.
club.
Yeah.
So boom, there you have it. Our starting left back. In my
Yep.
opinion, Austin FC is going to
100%.
go out of their way and spend more money on someone better.
Yeah,
So they put their
Zani's our
money in
guy.
Zani, right? So now if Ben Sweat comes in, if not, either way, Austin FC in the left back position, if they bring anybody, is going to be someone to give Zani some rest, give the squad some depth. On the right side is where it gets interesting. You bringing up your boy Jimenez. There's Nick Lima's in there. Two different style right backs, in my opinion. For me, Nick Lima, I feel like the more defensive right back, the more kind of he doesn't. like to
Not
go
really
forward.
though. Not really
I mean,
though.
look,
Not really though.
Your boy Jimenez, he likes to go forward, and I like
Yeah.
that also. I like the left back, the right back, the fullbacks in general.
And he
to
has
go
sauce.
forward.
He has sauce.
And he has sauce. He has sauce.
You
And
know
he's
what
a-
I'm saying? He has
yeah,
sauce. He has
exactly.
sauce.
Exactly.
So but let's say that we're, for some reason, we're not defensively as solid as we want to be. You would want to give Nick Lima a run to see how defensively better we can get in the back. Because say what you want, bro. Nick Lima to me is more defensive style right back than Jimenez is. That's his
100%.
I mean,
That's
no,
Nick
I mean,
Lima's thing.
I mean, we can look
100%.
all around looking at the whole season. I mean, Nick Lima wasn't really defending too well the whole
Well,
season.
if you remember,
Let's
what
keep it
happened,
real,
if
you know?
you remember what happened,
Let's
Nick
keep it
Lima-
real.
I got a
Nick-
hot take after you.
Let's
B. I
keep
got
it
a
Nick
real.
hot
Lima
take.
was
So-
starting the games. He got hurt. Jimenez stepped in to replace Nick Lima. Jimenez did a fucking job.
Yeah.
And that's what kept him in that position. And I understand that, but you're going to have to give Nick Lima the run. See if he can handle that position. And if he can't, if there's something comes up, Jimenez gets a run. And then Jimenez gets to show out for Wolf.
Now I want to say this about Nick Lima. Nick Lima this season, bro, he's a fantastic player. But I feel like Nick Lima I feel like you gotta have him sold 100% on the project. He's like in like a throwback sports movie. Whenever we were kids, he's like that one bad kid that's really good that the like coach ends up breaking halfway through the movie. He like finally gets him to get on board with the team, and he's cold as fuck
Good
or
job,
whatever.
good job, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like Nick Lima, I feel like maybe he like gave up on the season way before a lot. I mean, because Bali's saying.
I don't know if he gave up.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe not gave up, bro. Not gave up, right? But he looked incredibly frustrated some games.
Yeah,
he looked very frustrated.
The reason why he got pushed out of the team is because he got injured, and Jimenez stepped in. And Jimenez was doing such a great job that when Lima came back, you wouldn't want to disrupt him because he was playing great.
He did get hurt, and he was playing good before he got hurt.
He was playing good before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was playing fantastic.
I mean, every time you see Nick Lima on the left, you see him bodying people.
Yeah. That's what I love. You know who he reminds me of? Not 100%. Don't fucking come after me like that. But you know who he kind of plays like? Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker from City.
Yeah,
Bodying.
Similar.
Sometimes making stupid mistakes.
Sometimes
making stupid mistakes. But overall, a great player.
He is more physical, in my opinion. He is more aggressive in the defensive side of the game, in my opinion. And overall, he's just a better defensive right back. If Wolf wants to be more defensive, let's say we play against the LAFCs of the world, and you got pacey wingbacks, or wingers that, that maybe Nick Lima can deal with better than Jimenez.
Yeah.
When we're not going to be on the ball so much.
I want to say this, though. I want to say Nick Lima got to get better with his feet.
Yeah, I got it.
100%.
Every player should like.
If we want to play like how you're saying,
yeah,
Wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And we love playing out the back and all that stuff.
Jimenez.
That's my G right there. So
it depends, bro.
Yeah, it all depends.
If we have the ball, Jimenez. If we're defending, Lima. What's that? Back three?
No. What's this mean? Mourinho.
It's the.
What's this mean?
Three chips. He got 3 chips.
Hector Jimenez can walk into the Austin FC locker room and he'll be like, 3.
That's true.
I have 3 MLS rings. That's more than all you combined, probably, most likely.
That's dope, bro.
That's crazy, right?
Put some respect on my G's name.
And I do respect him.
Put some respect on my
G's
name.
He went off. When he was going off, I wasn't saying, hey.
Fool got 3 chips.
That's why I don't want to see on Twitter people saying, Nick Lima. I like Nick. Yeah, he's cool. But look, you coming off the bench, G.
No
right?
way.
Yes and no. Yes and no. It's hard.
That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
The way that it's gonna go down.
That's just how I feel.
The way that it's gonna go down, in my opinion, I feel like Josh Wolf's gonna give Nick Lima the starting position to start the season. All right, bet, keep it. Keep that position. Show me you can keep it.
Show me you can keep it. Exactly. I like that, B. I like
Show
that.
Show me you can keep it. He's gonna get the first dibs as far as I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be the starter for the right back, but I'm not gonna just it's my position. I'm gonna have to keep showing Wolf that I can keep it.
I like that.
And if he can't keep it, if he's making mistakes, if he's not being as defensive as you think, or if maybe we have the ball and he's not really good with his feet, Jimenez gets to jump in there, and then Jimenez gets to show Wolf whether he can keep that position or not.
I like that.
There's competition in that position. I like that. I like whether it's Jimenez, whether it's Lima, I'm down for either or. But in my opinion, I think Lima should be the starter.
What do you think about that,
I'm not okay with that. I think Hector should be starting. And, of course, I agree with them fighting for the position. If Hector has an off game, Nick can come in. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
But,
of course,
you should start with Hector Jimenez on the right side. Just start with him and then let Nick fight for his position.
Y'all see what I got to deal with? I got on this side, I got Lima should start.
Obvious.
But he should earn to keep that spot. He needs to earn it week in and week out. I like that. And then on this side, it's the complete opposite. Hector should start it, and he should earn it and keep it, right? Because he shouldn't just be given a role because of what he has earned in his past career, just because of his 3 chips. Mm-hmm. He also got to earn it, correct?
Yeah, 100%.
Right? But so, I mean, y'all see what I got to deal with? It's hard because both of you guys present really good cases.
And if Austin FC wants that competition on the left, if they bring Ben Sweat in, maybe he might come in. Zenny knows he's got that position down, bro.
Yeah.
On lock.
So if you want to bring in someone that can give Zenny a bit of the running, then see if maybe you would like to invest in a left back that can maybe compete with Zenny, because Ben Sweat is not going to take the starting off of Zenny. That's just 100%.
Well, we'll see about Ben. We'll see.
You're right.
Fucho's saying that it's going to happen. True. We'll see.
We'll see about Ben.
Maybe they'll go for someone else.
Well, you know what? I'm going to actually put this to the test. Fucho, your ass is on the line right now.
Oh, it really is.
He called it.
He's saying a lot. He's saying a lot of stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens, Fucho.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because if he comes in, you're not gonna hear the
Hey, you're not like Bali. I told you. You're not like Bali. When I say stuff, I hit the mark, baby. Boom, headshot. So we'll see. We'll see, Fucho.
I like that. But Jared Stroud, welcome back to Austin FC. He actually followed We're Austin TV's Instagram after we dropped the graphic. So shout out to Jared Stroud. Welcome back. Hopefully you got your pay increase. Really happy to have you back. You know the system. You know the way that we want to play. So that's a plus, I guess. But we talked about the defense a little bit. We talked about the left backs and the right backs. But now I want to shift the attention to our center backs. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to talk about the hottest rumor, the most significant rumor to the Austin FC fan base, and that's Leo Väisänen. If I'm not mistaken, that's how you pronounce it.
Leo Väisänen.
Leo Väisänen.
Leo Väisänen.
And what I'm hearing, it's gonna happen, bro.
That's what you're hearing?
That's what I mean.
Bali, I mean, you said you were talking.
Yeah, I was talking to someone. Someone actually told me that it's actually going. He heard about the source, and supposedly that it's going to happen. Yeah. It's going to happen. And whenever he told me that, the first thing I did, searched him up, and I started studying the guy.
Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, H, if you want to talk about a little bit about the guy.
Well, one thing that I want to say about it, Bali said he's talking to somebody. Like I've been talking to my peeps. My people don't know nothing. Like we know, my fountains are currently dry, but Bali, he said he got a couple people talking to him. So I mean, as long as Bali shares him right here on the Top Flight Pod, I mean that's cool. I know that the striker Texas said that they had some people telling them that that there was an offer on the table. That Austin FC definitely has an offer on the table, but and we were talking about this before the pod, B.
Yeah.
The offer might not be enough to shift his attention to the MLS.
And that disappoints me.
That disappoints me. Why does that disappoint you, my friend?
Well, because, the player, I mean, we were watching the highlights before.
Yeah.
And I've told you, I studied the guy, and I like him. And I want him here. And you give the guy money.
You give him a bag?
You give him the bag, and you bring him here. So and that's what I think. So the guy talks perfect English, too.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Language is not a problem. Language is not a problem.
He's Swedish too, right?
No, he's from Finland.
Finnish.
Oh, so he's
so ringing
Alex Ring.
Him and Ring, they might know each other. They might know each other. Ring
or they could hate each other. They could have, gotten with the same chick back in 8th grade or something.
But to the people listening, this dude is a Finland center back playing in the Swedish league.
Yes. Yeah.
And he is 24 years old.
24 years old.
Speaks great English.
Mm-hmm. He speaks English.
Yeah.
He don't speak English like Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? But he speaks English.
According to the Striker Texas, the article that they put, that supposedly maybe the offer to him is not, maybe it might not be enough to intrigue him to come to the MLS.
Yes, correct.
That tells me that he's like, Austin FC maybe are lowballing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
And, man, after watching the videos y'all showed me of this guy playing in the Swedish league, seeing him play is just, I agree with Bali, bro. I think Austin FC gives him a bag because we're dying for a center back.
Yeah.
Bro.
We were watching film earlier, ladies and gentlemen. To the people that are listening in on the audio version, we got a version on YouTube. You can check it out. We got the studio here. We got the TV set up right in front of us. Shout out to B for mounting it up earlier, actually.
Sure, easy work.
Shout out B. Shout out B. Send it up here. But we were seeing film, and Bali had this really great video that he. What did you say? You found it like?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I found out the info.
Go do some digging.
I found out the info, and the first thing I did.
Great video.
The first thing I did was look for the guy. And where can I find him? Search him. I need to look. And you saw what I showed you?
Yeah.
It was great.
What does he look? What does he look to you?
He looks good. He looks good. He looks like he's not afraid to get up. He knows how to play out the back the way that we want to play here in Austin FC. And that's what you two were actually noted on. So if you want to hop in and talk about how he would fit in Austin FC, Leo Väisänen, which he's currently supposedly he's worth $2 million around there.
Okay.
The kid got 2 yellow cards for his country, 2 yellow cards for his club. He accumulates 2,000 minutes for his club currently. 1,000 minutes for his country. No goals in Finland yet. 3 goals for his club. 23 matches for his club and 15 for Finland. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a center back. Could play right back, but I don't see him playing right back. And but if you have a take on him, B.
I mean, this is the only rumor that we've been hearing, I mean, at all. And I know that, look, if you're listening to us, we all know here that the biggest hole that Austin FC needs to plug is the center back position. That is our main goal as far as recruiting, as far as bringing a player in. We need a center back. Everybody knows that. And he is our only rumor, and he's a center back playing in Swedish League from Finland. And after watching this video, after watching him, kind of in action, I'm down for the guy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm down for the guy.
What
And
do
I
you
feel
like the most about him? What do you like the most?
I mean, I feel like he seemed pretty good on his feet. He seems to go offensive, to go for headers. He scored 3 goals in 23 matches. Not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. 3 goals in 23 matches.
Cascante had similar numbers.
Similar numbers like that. And the only thing that I question is like, okay, he comes in, and we got Romagna and Cascante in the mix.
Competition.
Competition?
Freddie Clinton also. Freddie
Yeah.
Clinton.
And he seems fast. He's definitely faster than Cascante and Romagna.
If we go off of FIFA, off of their FIFA player cards,
Oh, yeah.
his pace, he is faster than Cascante and Johan.
So I feel like a player like that, signing like this, maybe you give him a bit of a bag. In my opinion, that is a big, quote unquote, big signing for Austin FC. In my opinion, I feel like he can become a DP quality level player as a center back position,
As a
even
center
though
back.
he is not going to be a DP player in the league because in the MLS it's ridiculous to buy a DP center back. But he can play up to that level, in my opinion. He can lead the back.
He's 24. He's 6'2", 2 mil, right-footed. The club that he plays for, IF Elfsborg, in the league where they're at, they're top 4.
Okay.
Top 4 right now. He plays consistently 90 minutes. And what I wanted to say about this dude was that you were talking about how damn my train of thought just fucking flew me, bro. Oh my god, I just had a brain fart, bro.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, bro. What were you just saying, B?
I was just saying that he would play at a DP level for me.
Okay,
I feel
yes,
like he would
okay,
play
there
at
it
a
is.
DP
My bad. There it
level,
is.
yeah.
Thank you for saying that. Okay, my bad. So this guy would occupy an international spot. Now, before we freak out and say, "Oh, we don't have one. We already have a Danny Pereira is taking one." No. Danny Pereira is actually listed on the Austin FC website as a generational Adidas player. And with that being said, that means that we have 7. So we have one more. This gentleman, Leo Väisänen, would fill that 8th spot. Now, I agree 100% with you, Brian, when you say that he would be a DP level player necessarily without being a DP.
Yeah, I feel like he would be one of the main names.
He's
in the league,
good.
bro.
He's good.
He's good, bro. He's good, and he's
good.
tall. He's 6'2". He's good on his feet.
Yeah.
He likes to head of the ball. He likes to be in the box, be offensive. He's faster than any center back we have right now. He's the only thing is he's young, so maybe you would want Cascante in there to kind of
He's young, but I
Show
think
him.
he's good. I think he's
Show him.
good.
Yeah, I
enough.
think he's good.
I think he's
Yeah.
good enough to go.
and
Johan's younger than him.
Yeah,
He was defending Mbappe. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he was defending him.
Nobody in the MLS has Mbappe quality. Come on, G.
Griezmann
Come
did
on,
make him
G.
look like shit, though.
Mbappe would.
Griezmann
would
did make him
destroy
look like
him,
shit.
though.
Griezmann did look like shit. I was
Yeah,
watching the
yeah.
highlights between the recent Finland against
Yeah,
France
yeah.
game, and Griezmann touched all around him. 1-2 touch.
Hey, man, Griezmann's quality, bro.
Griezmann's quality
But just,
too. Yeah.
just imagine. No offense to the Swedish league, but just imagine.
Yeah,
We were
true.
watching the game. You have 5,000 people in the stadium at home. You're talking about the Q2. You're talking about 20,000 people.
Yeah.
Every week.
Just imagine.
Loud.
Imagine
Every
that
week.
feeling. Imagine
The lights.
Imagine Leo playing there. That feeling. He's
Imagine,
gonna want to
Wade,
play for us.
Imagine getting the chills as a player when you're
No
coming
doubt.
out after halftime and you hear the freaking Weekend song. Bro, I bet they get chills. That's such a great song.
If
Fuck
that offer
song.
isn't
I
as
fucking hate that
intriguing
song.
to him, then maybe Austin FC should show him a video clip of the fans, bro.
Yeah.
That
And
work with
that might put-
Drusy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, for sure, we'll definitely be making some more noise and then some.
No doubt about it. So bring him. I mean,
Final question.
I'm excited, man.
Final question on Leo Väisänen, and I want to ask B and Bali. Yes or no? Should Austin FC offer this guy,
Yes.
quote unquote, a bag?
Yes, for 100%. Bring him in.
Bring him in.
Let's plug that center back hole and let's move on to something else. Let's bring some more depth in. Let's get this over with already.
Bali, your take.
1,000%. 1,000%. Bring him here. Do what you have to do. Like I always say, fly the jet to Sweden and make it happen already, Claudio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go over there.
Bring him
yourself.
here.
I like
over
that.
there
Yeah,
yourself.
go
like
over there
that. Show 'em-
yourself.
show
Go
'em,
watch
oh,
him.
shit, they're
Go watch
serious.
him play. Talk to him and tell him, this is the plan, and I want to bring you here. Give him the jet and fly him back, and it's a wrap. And let's move forward. And like you said, let's go plug another hole.
Yeah.
Let's go find another
I
hole to
like
plug
that.
up.
I like that.
Let's go find
you know
another
what?
plug.
I've actually peeped something. You two actually been getting along more and more as weeks go on.
you know what I'm saying?
What's going on here?
It
What's
may
going
seem
on
on
here?
camera, maybe, but nah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Just don't, you know.
It's 'cause so far I'm right, you know, and you've been understanding that I'm right. You know, that's the problem.
Hey,
you know?
he
bro.
has
So
been-
far,
he
so
has
far,
been
so
calling a
far,
lot of
I've been
shit.
right, and
You just be getting lucky.
you've been
bro.
understanding that. You know what, Bali's right. You know,
Nah, it's because I don't know. It is.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
just so
Yeah.
cute.
It is
He's just,
brujo,
he's just
güey.
so cute. He's so cute,
It's
irresistible.
so-
He's so irresistible. That's Bali.
Oh,
But
Lord.
That's
one
my
thing,
boy, that's
one
my
thing
boy.
that I want to quickly touch up on before we move on from the Austin FC segment.
Yeah.
Shout out to Danny Pereira and Diego Fagundes for hitting up a toy drive in the east side.
nice.
Pulling
Hey,
up
good
to the east
shit,
side of
man. Good
Austin.
shit.
One of the OG areas of Austin. You know, we have in an era of Austin where we have so many people moving in and kind of forgetting what Austin was once about, and these certain areas that were historic. You know what I mean? And are historic to a lot of people in Austin, like the east side is very meaningful and historic to a lot of people in the Austin community. You know what I'm saying? And in a time in Austin where a lot of those people are kind of being pushed out and it's being transformed into a whole nother, I don't know how to say it, like a whole nother kind of neighborhood vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you know what I
Austin
mean?
is like, bro. Austin is the it's growing so big. It's getting expensive here. So it's just it is.
And that's all happening in our
our
lifetime.
Yeah, in our lifetime.
Remember when
Yes,
we were
yes.
kids, bro, and
Yeah.
like Q2 Stadium, like wouldn't even imagine it being there.
Nope.
Domain, I remember
Nope.
like
It was being under construction. bro.
Macy's was like the only thing that was up there. Dillard's was the only thing that was up there. I remember there was like a bookstore there for like a minute, and it's just crazy. But shout out to Donnie and Diego for going out to the
Yeah,
east side
That's dope,
to that
bro.
to that toy drive, because a lot of people came out there from the east side. A lot of legends in Austin. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for going out there.
Shout out for
Shout out to everybody that had a toy drive this weekend too. Shout out to us. We're Austin TV. We did a toy drive with North. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit, wholesome. Very, very wholesome to take part of these things, especially because there's a lot of people out there that are not as fortunate as others, and they go without Christmas gifts. Some people go without meals, man.
And that's the unspoken
Facts.
rule, bro. If you're gonna bring something to this city, give back to it, bro. If you're gonna bring in a club, bring in jobs, you're putting headquarters here.
Elon.
You're doing all kinds of stuff. You're rising up. You gotta give back somehow.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Austin FC for actually doing shit in the community. Love to see it. But anything else you guys want to bring up on the Austin FC part, boys, or in the MLS kind of topic before we get on the jet, like Bali says, and hop over the Atlantic?
No, I'm just saying, bring in Leo. Let's
Yep.
bring him in. He's quality. Plug that center back hole. Get our minds off of that. Bring in whoever you want to bring in at the depth. I'm down for Ben Sweat on the left, and let's move on and bring in some more attacking players. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So, welcome back, Jared Stroud. But no, let's bring in a new face up front.
100%. And that's the only rumor right now. So maybe in January we'll see some
And
stuff
I
pick
feel
up.
like it's gonna pick up steam, bro. I feel like in January, towards middle and January, is when shit is about to get real. We're signing some players, in my opinion.
I got a feeling we're gonna get a player from La Liga MX, but not a Mexican.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. You
We'll
think
see
so?
though. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
I don't think
Maybe,
I don't
man.
think we're ever gonna get like a big, huge Mexican star.
Maybe in like 9 seasons,
Hey,
8 seasons.
Hey, keep it real. How many players do you think we'll bring in like this? Like 2 or 3?
New faces?
2?
Maybe I'd say.
Two?
I don't
I'd
don't
say.
even know,
I think
honestly.
2.
I say
I
3
can't
or
even-
4, bro.
Austin
4
FC's
new
3 or
players?
4.
Really?
3 or 4 new faces.
Nah, I don't think
That's my-
that's a lot of players.
Hey, I'm not saying quality. Some bench, bro.
Fuck.
Who's gonna replace Kekuta? If Kekuta's not Kekuta style
true.
players, who's gonna replace?
Manny
I'm
Perez,
even,
Berhalter.
Yeah.
little Berhalter. Who's gonna replace these little just bodies? That you
Goalies
gotta
were
go in
good.
there?
Goalies were good.
Yeah.
Goalies
Yeah,
were good.
goalies were
Goalies
good,
were
yeah.
good. We got Will Pulisic, Tarbell, and Brad Stuver.
Yeah.
Defense, I think we're about to be set.
Yeah.
And la media es lo que falta. But you know what?
La
We
media.
don't. It's like we need good subs. Way.
Yeah,
That's what we
exactly.
need. We need good subs.
Depth for sure.
We need somebody that we could look at the bench and be like, he can make a difference.
Exactly.
Boom.
We didn't
I
have
know that he can come on the pitch and he can create some space. Maybe open up something for Diego. Maybe open up something for Drusi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Drusi and Diego, Cecilio and Rodney, Lord Rodney, they can only do so much. And I'm glad that I just said Rodney Reyes' name because we definitely had to bring one little detail up, bro.
Bring it up, bro.
Before
Bring it up.
we get on this jet,
Uh-oh.
don't miss this jet, ho. Don't miss this jet, ho. You remember that song?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Jet live to the next live. Okay. Redes is running pickup games in his hometown.
I saw that. We discussed it before the pod.
We discussed it.
And I was like, dude, is he fucking coaching the team or something?
That's what we were. Bonnie actually brought that up.
Like
Yeah.
You told me, Hernan, and I had no idea, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, first of all, we don't know if this is Rodney's team or if Rodney Reyes is actually playing with this team. But if Rodney Reyes is actually playing with this team, then that's a big no because you're coming back from injury. Does Austin FC know that you're playing? Did the club even give you the okay to start playing or doing anything? Have you been rehabbing? What's going on with your
Was it
injury?
even real?
What's going on with your
real?
injury? But no,
We didn't see
this
photos.
but we can also say that we don't know if this is just Rodney's team. It might just be his team, and he might just be coaching them.
Yeah.
But if this guy is actually playing, what an embarrassing.
It's not a good idea.
Embarrassing, and people want me to trust this guy for 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And stick with him and trust him. Nah.
Embarrassing to the people that are defending him.
Yeah, embarrassing for the people that are defending him.
I feel bad for because B said in a couple pods ago you said that you were gonna back Redes.
I was gonna back
100%.
Redes.
He's our player. I'm also gonna back him too. I feel you, G.
Yeah.
But I feel like he should be respecting himself more. Man, by respecting himself, you respect the fan base at the same time.
Yeah, you don't play pickup games in your hometown while you just got out of surgery, while you had a shit season, your first season in the MLS. You don't go to your home country and just pick up games with these guys that you don't know in a field that's probably not worth.
Oh, he probably knows him. He probably knows him.
Yeah, he probably knows him.
And
true.
that's the most scariest part, bro. Bro, sometimes whenever you make it,
bro. You never know.
Sometimes whenever you make it, the worst place to be in is in your hometown, G.
That's true. Sad to say, but
but
true.
like I said, we don't know if he's actually playing. He might just be
That's
coaching
just
the
for
guy.
rappers too.
don't
That's
know.
He
just
might
for
just be
rappers.
coaching the guy.
Hey, I
It's
think,
just for
I
He
rappers.
might.
think
They might. Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna take pictures or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna be on Twitter or something. And if it is, and we'll see. If he does jump on the field, and we see a picture,
Hopefully-
on Twitter.
Hopefully they play it
shit's
safe.
gonna-
though.
I mean,
If
bro,
you
don't
if
do
he
that.
if he jumps on the field, we're Austin TV. We'll find out
Yeah,
and we'll have
100%.
the information.
100%.
Just know that. You know what I'm saying? That's
I don't
100%.
think- I don't think that he played,
Yeah,
bro.
but
don't think that he
I
played.
me personally,
I think he was the coach.
I think he's gonna be coaching
I
because
think he was the coach.
Yep.
me,
deserved to have
I thought
fun.
that he was rehabbing. I thought
He's
the guy
smarter than
was.
that. He's smarter
yeah.
than that.
You would assume
Yeah.
so, yeah.
He's
You would
smarter than
assume.
that.
You
He's
would
smarter than
assume
that.
though.
Yeah,
You would
yeah,
assume.
yeah.
He's smarter than
You
that.
would
bro.
assume.
I'ma
But
give
we
him-
don't know.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he's our player, and I think that he's maybe maturing a little bit. Hopefully, we'll see. And
We'll
hopefully that he's smart enough to be like, yo, you know what? This wouldn't be a good look. I'm an MLS pro player. I can't be playing pickup right here. What if I get hurt? You know, maybe nobody slide tackles me, but what if I'm about to hit a volley and I roll my ankle?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know, bro.
You never know.
So
Exactly.
most
You
never
likely he's
know.
probably coaching. We'll just
Most
have
likely.
to assume
Most
that
likely.
he is.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
let's
and
hope. Let's hope that he is.
With Redes,
I
he's
bet
gonna-
you
he's
he
going
is.
to be a topic, whether he's on the pitch or not.
Deal with it.
He's going to be a topic of every Austin FC's fans' mouth because of the price tag that was paid for him.
Yeah.
And because of the lack of, like,
Production.
production that he did in the first season. So he's always going to be talked about, bro.
You know who? You know what he is? He's like our Bell.
Yeah.
He's our Bell.
I guess.
But
But
he
Bell
don't.
scoring
But he
Champions
don't.
League
Yeah,
final
he
goals
doesn't
and-
score in Champions League finals. So he's like our hazard.
He just has a big price tag that brings a lot of pressure and a lot of eyeballs on you and a lot of demands and a lot of, hey, man.
First
2.7
historic
million.
first signing for the club.
Exactly. Historic first signing. Hey, you're young. Hey, bro, all that comes
See if we can- there
all
you
that
go.
comes from the price tag. So deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it.
Deal with it.
Bali, anything else you want to say on the Austin FC segment, brother?
I mean, Leo, por favor, Reina, do your
Make it
job.
happen.
Make it happen, please. And I'm ready for that Verde Smoke.
Oh,
I'm
actually-
just ready for it.
A lot of fans on the YouTube comments really like watching you, and you want to send them a shout out right now?
Shout out to everybody who supports me. They've been supporting me. Everyone's showing me love, man. I love all of y'all.
You've
You
been
know,
calling
everyone
a lot of shit.
everyone
You've been calling a
DMing
lot
me,
of
you know,
shit.
telling me that I'm right. You know, just believe in me and believe in the Bali Army. You know, that's all I call us. Everyone that supports me, Bali Army.
Hey, Bali Army merch coming 2022.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Be ready for that.
I was Austin FC segment. Stay with us though. Don't go anywhere. We're about to get into the European segment, the top flight portion of this podcast. We got a lot to talk about. Europe is crazy right now. It's heating up. It's getting so exciting.
It's a 2-horse race.
Is it 2 or 3? Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. Let's get it. Welcome back, y'all. Top Flight Podcast. We just landed in London, England. Just hopped off the private jet, the Top Flight private airplane with my boy Bali. He was sipping on that. He was sipping on that rosé the whole flight. Sipping on that rosé.
Mow it, please. Mow it.
But we got Don Julio right there.
Nah. Mow it.
Mow it. B, what's actually your drink of choice?
Sober, brother.
Sober. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Sober.
Be a sober.
Yeah,
For those of
fucking
you,
right. Yeah,
for those,
right.
sober,
he has been sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, B is sober right now. How long have you been sober, G?
Ah, man, it's been like
48 hours?
Couple days.
Couple days. Good
Nice.
shit.
Nah, it's been 3 months. 3 months sober.
You've also been
Nice.
hitting the gym hard, bro.
Man, I'm I'm hibernating, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
working on some things.
You kind of look like Cesar Aspilicueta.
Damn. Thank you, bro.
You kind of look like
I
him.
love Aspilicueta, bro.
What do you think, Bali? Does he look like him? Like Aspi?
Like a Spaniard, Aspilicueta.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Aspi?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Aspi?
I see it.
Shout out
I see it.
Aspi. Respect on Aspi, bro.
I see it.
Legend for Chelsea, bro. My opinion, legend.
He needs
Chelsea legend.
to retire or go to like a lower league
he's on
Spain
there.
team.
He's on there.
He needs to go to like a lower.
He could have gone a while back and maybe put in some work in the Spain league, but he chose to stay with Chelsea and win a Champions League. The owner fucking loves Aspilicueta. Loves him.
Why?
He wants to give him a sent off deservedly to what he's done for the club, bro.
He don't really like deserve it though.
What? Aspilicueta for Chelsea? Legend, bro. Legend, bro. Legend. I mean, we can get into it. We can get into the we're in London, right? We just got off the jet.
We just got off the jet in
Yeah.
London.
We just got off the jet. A lot of COVID going on in England. A lot of
Yeah, a lot of
games.
COVID.
Mask up,
postponed.
mask up.
Yep.
There's been hella games that are being postponed. And Thomas Tuchel, before the game, was kind of on the camera. Chelsea had put in a request before the game.
They were crying.
They put in a request to postpone the game because there was a lot of COVID positives in the club. I'm not sure. They don't usually release like personal who or whatever, but there's been a lot of tests and we've been depleted. And maybe he was right. In my opinion, I agree with him, bro. If you're going to postpone 5-6 games, like Tottenham played today. Hadn't played in like what, 2 weeks? Come in fresh against Liverpool. 2-2 the game. We'll talk that in a little bit. But it's just kind of a weird vibe in the Premier League right now that some clubs are not playing and some are, where you got clubs like particularly Chelsea that could fucking benefit hugely off 2 weeks off. I mean, imagine Chelsea getting 2 weeks off, getting their midfielders back in the squad.
Yeah. Kante. This was Kante's first game
First
back,
game
right?
back, and guess who was his partnership in the midfield?
Saul.
Hell no. This is how shit Saul's been.
Oh, you said it was a young center back.
Chalaba, a center back that came from the academy, played in the midfield.
The youngin that scored the goal and dropped to his knees?
Yeah, and started crying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He
He played next to N'Golo Conte as the midfield pairing.
That game was early, right? It was early this morning?
It was at 8, the same time as the City game. But you got Conte, who is usually not the creative side of the midfield, not the one that's going to ping some balls in behind. He's
Kante.
N'Golo Kante, yeah.
Okay, you said Conte.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I get him. N'Golo Kante. Conte.
People gonna be like Conte, the
Conte,
coach.
Nah, N'Golo Kante. And he's not usually the creative side of the midfield, bro. He's the guy that he'll go forward, of course, and he'll bag some goals and like he has. But he's not in charge of praying the creativity.
Hot take. Did Kante deserve a penalty late in the game?
100%.
There was calls for that. I saw it. I saw there was calls for
in my
PK.
opinion, I think so.
I saw there was calls.
But
And I actually saw one snapshot photo on Twitter of it was Wolves, right?
Wolves,
Chelsea playing?
Wolves, yeah.
Wolves defender, foot right on Kante's ankle. But Kante, respect to the man,
Gets up.
he's not the player that's
Nope.
gonna be crying on the floor for the penalty.
no.
He's gonna get his ass up and try to get the ball.
Yeah. And even when he scores, he feels embarrassed, bro. He's like, fuck. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
That's just how he is, bro.
Yeah.
But going back to the midfield, we have Jorginho out, Mateo Kovacic out. We got Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who has been the step-up player as far as filling in that gap in the midfield, who is also out. Saul is so trash that Thomas Tuchel rather play a young center back in the midfield than put Saul in. He hasn't done nothing for this club since coming
It's so
down
crazy though. It's so crazy that you say that because Saul in Spain, he's
Yeah.
a champion.
And props to him in Spain. Good shit. But when you came, bro, he hasn't showed me any championship style play.
Champions League final runner up, bro. There was one campaign where he bulldozed Bayern.
Yeah.
He completely murdered Bayern,
Bro, his
dog.
first appearance for Chelsea was against Aston Villa, where he had to get subbed off at halftime, or else we were gonna lose the game, bro. Or else we were gonna concede.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he hasn't played more than 45 minutes.
I don't think he's played a full 90. And I think he's played more than 45. I
Yeah?
think he's played like a 60-minute game there. But he hasn't played a full
Most
90.
of the time, he's been taken off at the half, though.
Been
right?
taken off at the half.
Damn, that's
Been tried out.
That's when you know you just
bro,
trash.
he's played left back, bro. He's come on and played left wing back. Bro, he's on the
He's
bench.
trash, bro. He's trash.
He
He's
is
trash.
on the bench, and his position is being played by a center back, a young center back. That's how trash he is. And then you got Ross Barkley, who is the other option, who's also not getting a call up. Thomas Tuchel looks at Barkley, looks at Saul as his last two remaining midfielders. Now that N'Golo Kante is back, it's three. But, I mean, come on, you can't just throw everything on N'Golo Kante after not playing for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's looking at Ross Barkley. He's looking at Saul on the bench. He's like, nah, hey, Calaba, center back. You're playing next to N'Golo Kante, way. So you give me 2 weeks off to get Mateo Kovacic back, to get Jorginho back, to get Ruben Loftus-Cheek back. Chelsea will benefit that tremendously. And Tuchel knows that. So that's why he was like, let's postpone the game.
That's why he was crying.
Exactly.
I
But that's
honestly-
not fair because other teams, other games have been postponed.
Yeah.
Other teams have benefited.
So you feel personally attacked.
I don't feel personally attacked because Liverpool have been playing, City have been playing, they haven't been taking a
Yep,
break, so they've been putting in the work, they've been getting the dubs. But I'm just saying it's weird that some clubs get it, although it's COVID, I understand. But being off and postponing games gives you an advantage as far as getting players back or resting. So if you're just going to do that for some clubs, why not just pause the week?
The whole league. Pause the whole league. Bali, should they pause the whole EPL?
I mean, I think that Chelsea just stop crying, man. Just stop crying, man. It's not just you. It's all around the league.
Yeah.
You know, you have teams like Leeds. They're playing kids.
Yeah.
Their academy. You know, you still have Ziyech. You know, Pulisic is playing. He
Yeah.
missed a big chance.
Stop crying.
So stop crying, man. Why are you crying? You're the champions of Europe, are you not?
Yes.
Act like you're the champions of Europe, G. You know, act like you're the champions of Europe. Tuchel, right now, what's happening right now is Tuchel, he's feeling the pressure. Why? Because he knows now that he won the Champions League. So
Shit
now,
ain't sweet. Shit ain't sweet no more.
now he wants to win the league. But he has two giants on top of him, which are Liverpool and Man City, which they're not crying. They're not crying. They don't want games to be stopped. Oh, no, give us a chance. No, they're playing. And they're coming for everyone's neck. They're destroying teams week in and week out.
You're right.
Good
So,
shit, Bali.
you know,
Good
I
shit,
mean,
Bali.
that's just my point. Stop crying, man. Arsenal, the first game of the season, we had a bunch of players out because of COVID, and we still played. We got destroyed by Brentford.
2-0, I remember
We got destroyed
that.
by Brentford.
I remember that was terrible. That
You know,
was wild.
and we didn't cry and say,
Wild.
hey, cancel the game. Come on.
Nah, COVID wasn't ramped up at that time. What the fuck are you talking about?
I
We're
mean-
talking about right now.
But
Look,
did we-
I understand. It does come off as you're crying, and I understand that. I'm not going to sit here and just put my blinds and be like, no, I'm not crying. When obviously,
Tuchel did look weak.
Tuchel looked
Coming
very
out like
weak.
that. Coming
I
out
was
like that.
surprised, too. I was surprised,
I was
too.
so shocked because I thought he was like the.
Here's the thing. Here's the main point. And call it crying, call it whatever you want. I understand everybody has these problems. But if you're asking me what the fuck is going on with Chelsea, why are they dropping points against Everton? Why are they dropping points against Wolves? Why are they creating chances but they can't bury them? We're hurting.
They need Haaland.
In the midfield position, bro. We have no fit Jorginho, no fit N'Golo Kante, no fit Mateo Kovacic. That is my answer to you, bro. My answer to you is why we're slipping up is because our midfield has been hit with injuries. And we're forced to play a young center back.
It's Bali's
in
fault.
Chalobah, who he does have the quality to maybe play that position, but that's not his natural position. And that's what we got going on in the midfield. And we still have the quality. Chelsea is a giant club with money and wealth and the bench. And I was talking about how the depth was for this club starting in the beginning of the season. And it is an insanely amount of depth. I mean, look at it. Jorginho, Mateo Kovacic, Bruno Loftus-Cheek. You know, all these, N'Golo Kante, that's death right there. But they're all out, bro. They're all of them out. It's unfortunate. And on the Tuchel thing, that would benefit us so much if we can get
question.
No,
push
and
this game
at the same time, I was listening to Tuchel's press conference after his interview, and I understand. He also said that Kante just came back and he hasn't even trained. He only had one session, you know, and then he kept saying that we keep coming up positive around, but we keep eating with each other. We keep traveling with each other. So how are the tests going to stop if we keep being with each other, you know? So I understand Tuchel's frustration, you know, because a lot of stuff is going on right now. You have players that haven't even trained with the team. They come back, you have to play them because you don't have anyone. So it's frustrating, but it's all around the league, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's all around the league. So you have to just kind of adjust to the situation and kind of keep going until it gets serious, and they do. Yeah. Hopefully they don't just stop the league for a little bit.
Klopp had a little bit of a moment like that recently. Remember when he was saying that Liverpool was playing too many fucking games? Yeah. Remember he blew up?
They are. Yeah, that's
Klopp,
a new way.
Klopp had his moment. Tuchel had his. I'm sure he's not going to be the first and last manager to lash out like that.
But I understand Tuchel's frustration. I mean, it's frustration, bro, because you have all these.
As a fan, you don't want the league to shut down.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I don't want the league. Although it benefits Chelsea at the end of the day, in my heart, I don't want the league to stop.
Especially the EPL. The EPL.
It just sucks that some clubs are. I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm crying like Bobby was saying.
You just feel like some clubs were benefited by a brief pause.
Yes, like Tottenham. Yeah. Tottenham benefited tremendously, which I think was a big reason why they went at it with Liverpool, bro.
And let's actually talk about that game, bro. We had an incredible 10-minute analysis of Chelsea Football Club. Yeah. Of course, my boy B is I actually challenge people, bro. B is actually one of the biggest Chelsea fans I know. Might be the biggest Chelsea fan I know. Challenge. Anybody want to challenge? B, what's up? But let's actually talk about the Liverpool-Tottenham game because shout out to my boy Michael Danger. We were actually watching that at the gym. That game, bro, peak EPL, bro. Peak EPL, dude. That shit was fucking fantastic, dude. It was incredible football, end-to-end action. Dele Alli missed a fucking a sitter, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Could have gave Tottenham the lead 2-0, bro. And then right after that, Robertson got his ass chewed by Klopp right on the sideline. The camera angle cut to it. Robertson was getting his ass chewed by Klopp. 2 minutes later, bro, Robertson assists Jota for that header to tie it up 1-1, bro. Robertson. Wow. Just getting his ass chewed by Klopp. Yeah. Boom.
Hey, Jota's killing it.
Jota's been killing it. And it was,
man.
And I actually want to highlight.
Killing it.
I actually want to highlight the header volley because it was incredibly hard. It was kind of behind him a little bit, and he had to get up there. And he's not a tall guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's not, and he's always scoring with his head. He's always scoring with his head.
He is. This was an incredible game. Hugo Lloris had an incredible save in the first half against Trent Alexander off the volley, bro, in the box, and he just went right off of his knee. It was incredible.
Yeah, honestly, I think Tottenham.
That's the goal right there. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Tottenham should have won the game. They had so many opportunities. Tottenham.
Harry Kane, massive moment, bro. Yeah. Minute 13, Tottenham at home. Harry Kane scores the goal. Yeah. Like that's how you want every game to go.
Yeah.
That's how you want every game to go. Less than 15 minutes in, your boy Harry Kane scores at home. That's the perfect title for any newspaper in England.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, and they're 3 games behind Liverpool. Yeah. They're 3 games behind a lot of clubs. They're so behind that if they were to win their games in hand, they would be up there in the freaking title race.
This is also a different Tottenham, dude. I love what Antonio Conte has done with this team.
Well, it's been a little bit of short time.
Yes.
But there is, I mean, look, we haven't seen them play. That's the thing that I keep bringing up. And I know people are going to be like, quit crying. But they've been on a break. Conte has had time with his squad to tell them how he wants, what he wants to do. And he's had time to do it.
Look at him. Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane with the shot.
I think.
Oh, what a finish.
I think, honestly, Tottenham really should have won the game.
Look at that passion. Yeah. Look at him.
Bro, knowing this guy, coaching Chelsea, I know what
to everybody that's listening to us at home or at work or at school, wherever you're at, shout out for keeping up with us. We're watching the Tottenham Liverpool highlights on the TV in the studio. Look at that.
Oh, come on, bro. That would have been 2-0, 15
2-0.
minutes in, bro.
15 minutes in. It could have been 2-0.
2-0, bro.
And the commentators kept saying, "Oh, Tottenham could have been 3-4 nil up." It's actually
They should have.
shameful.
They should
Yeah,
have.
they should have.
Should have been, bro. That could have been 2-0. Let's say. Look at this pressing. This is
Look
a
at
different
that.
Tottenham.
Yeah, that's what
This is a different
Bro,
Tottenham.
that's what Conte's gonna do, bro. That's what Conte's gonna do. The first thing he's gonna demand from his club is fitness, bro.
I don't
He's
see
gonna
how this
demand
was a yellow
fitness.
card. I don't see how this was a yellow card. And it's funny though because Klopp actually got a booking. Klopp got booked this game.
Yeah.
Did you peep that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah,
he had yellow.
Klopp got booked in this game because there was a foul on Mane. Like he got pushed nasty, and Klopp like shouted something, and the ref came over.
Yeah,
And booked him.
that's a red card right
one
there
Yeah,
for
okay,
Kane.
okay,
That should have been a red
That's
card.
My bad.
Kane in the 20th minute.
That should have been a red card.
100% red card, bro.
Yeah, that should have been a red card.
Red card. Bro.
Now
Had
light
if-
yellow, light
No,
yellow.
No, if
Look at him, look at him, look at him.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
deservedly
Look at
so.
him, look at him,
That
bro.
is
What
100%
What the
Klopp
fuck
red
was
card.
that, man? That
is
should have been a
red
straight
card.
red.
If his foot was planted and Kane connected, he could have broke his shin, bro.
Game of the week. Game of the week
by far.
Game of the
Yeah,
week by
game of the
far.
week by
Game of the
far.
week.
Yeah.
Tottenham Liverpool game of the week. And you know what? This was a Champions League final at one point.
Yeah.
And this game
One
was
of the
way
most-
more entertaining
yeah,
than
yeah,
the
yeah.
Champions League final. But that's
That-
just EPL.
That's
EPL,
final,
bro.
That final was one of the most boring finals in a
Yeah.
while, bro.
Yep, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
It was a good game.
Yeah, it was not, bro.
But the consequences that this has, shout out Tottenham. I mean, I guess they put in the work against Liverpool, slowing them down. No one's slowing City down. But that puts Liverpool 3 points under City with 41 points, City with 44.
Bro, City.
So 3 points under City and then 3 points above Chelsea. So Chelsea is in third with 3 points under Liverpool, and then Liverpool is under City.
Look
with
at
3
this one.
points
Look at
under
this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, my word. Look, Tottenham. Look at that.
I think
Son trying to set him up.
Always-
Look at that by himself,
Oh.
Dele Alli.
Oh my
Absolutely
God.
shameful,
Yeah.
Dele Alli. This guy looks like Lil
Wow.
Pump now, dude. What is going on with Dele Alli?
what an idiot.
This dude looks like Lil Pump.
Always been a fan of Son, bro. Always been a fan of a human.
What an
Son.
idiot. man.
Oh my word, what a miss. But you know what? Credit to Dele Alli for making that run, because you could see him back there. You could see him up there. You see him make that run. Look at him. Look at him. Credit to him for not giving up. And credit to Son for finding him. But
Could have buried it.
needed to bury. What do you mean curried? He could have. He
Yeah.
needed to bury it, bro. But actually, Allison
Alisson
got a
has
hand on
touch.
it.
Yeah, he did.
He got a small
He
touch
saved
on
it.
it.
Allison saved it.
But at that position, you shouldn't even give the goalkeeper any chance to save it, bro. You got to make that, brother.
Yeah.
This is the goal.
100%.
This is the goal right here for Liverpool. Robertson wins the ball, puts it in. Jota.
Yep.
Look,
Beautiful.
Jody's had nothing to do there,
What a
bro.
signing he's been for Liverpool. I think it took a
Yep.
little bit of time for it to really fully come out, but he is in form right now, bro. Bench and Firmino.
He's Portuguese, correct?
Yeah,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
Portuguese, right? So
Yeah.
he definitely needs to step up and help out Greece to get their ass to the World Cup.
Can I help out
Get their
Chris,
ass
man?
to the
What
World
fuck?
Okay,
Help out
okay.
Portugal.
Okay,
Yeah, he needs
no,
to
no,
help
no,
out
no. You
Portugal.
gotta help out Greece, because Greece been
Aye.
carrying them. If it ain't Greece, it ain't been nobody.
Bro, he has to bring and help out Portugal. The
No,
country that
he has to
plays
help
for.
out Greece and then Portugal. First is Greece and then Portugal.
Ay, no mames,
Okay?
güey.
Greece comes first and then country. That's how it is, bro.
Yeah, but man, Liverpool just man, I love watching Liverpool and City play. I mean, like I told you, B. I mean, I'm sorry to tell you,
6
two
points.
horse race, man.
6 points.
Two horse race. Liverpool and City all the way, and it's gonna be me and you, B, third and fourth, chilling. Chelsea and Arsenal.
Now look, people saying that this should have been a penalty on Jota. What do you guys think? Minute 37. Was that a penalty on Jota?
I feel like it should have. I feel like it
Push
could've
from the
gone.
back.
Could've
It's a
gone.
little
Could've
soft.
gone.
What do you think?
Could've
Look,
gone.
look.
It's soft. It's a little soft.
No, that's soft.
It's a little
That's
soft. Yeah, it's
That's
a little soft.
That's soft.
Hey, but it's the EPL. Contact in the box.
Yeah, but it's
It's
soft.
the EPL,
Yeah,
bro. Welcome
it's
to the
soft.
EPL now. Let's see. Yeah. Fast forward. I want to see the goal. Bro, Dele Alli's just
great
been
game, bro.
garbage. Great game.
Yeah, it was a
fantastic.
great game.
Oh, look at that. Unfortunate. It's been actually a crazy ride so far in the freaking EPL. But City is going to be that team for me. Prediction right now. City for me is going to be the team that's going to win the EPL. Is going to hold on.
They're drilled for it, man. They've done it before. They've done it repeatedly. Where they
They
can
always do. They
consistently-
always do.
They can consistently just go on
Oh,
and run
nice. What was that? Andy Robertson.
They always
so
do.
great.
City always is always competing, always winning the EPL.
No, actually, shout out to my boy Danger too. One of the biggest City fans that I know. He was breaking it down to me. I was like, bro, give me your take on City and why they're gonna win the EPO. And he said that they're the only team that can go on an 18-game winning streak and can win the EPO consistently because they have the depth. If you take 5 players away from their starting lineup, their bench is good enough to fill their roles, and they know exactly what they have to do because they're being coached by one of the best coaches to ever do it.
It's almost second nature to them to go on a like 18, 15, 14 win games. It's like they know how to do it.
They know how to do it
before, and they know that they got the keys.
They know how to do it.
They got the guy that knows how to.
I also asked them this, and I want to ask you guys as we watch the final highlights for the Liverpool and Tottenham game. Who is the best youngster? Phil Foden, Saka, or Mason Mount?
I think right now.
Who's the best one?
I think right now.
Best in form right now?
If I'm being
best
real,
one.
I think Mason Mount is best in form.
No, you're
bias.
If I'm being real, the best.
Be real.
If I'm being
100%.
real, like technique and skill wise, I think Phil Foden should be first. It should be Foden, Saka, and then Mount. But Mount is a Champions League winner, so he technically he's ahead of Foden and Saka. But skill wise, right now Saka is better than Mount. Foden is better than Mount. Emil Smith Rowe is better than Mason Mount.
Smith Rowe is great, bro.
Emil Smith Rowe is better than Mason Mount.
Emil Smith Rowe is great.
So
Mason Mount has scored in the past 4 games. He scored a goal for Chelsea in 4 consecutive games apart from this Wolves game. He's scoring goals for Chelsea, bro. If your question is who is the most informed right now, I would say Mason Mount in my opinion.
Nah.
Although Phil Foden is quality.
Phil Foden is quality.
Potential wise, it's either I don't know.
I'm talking skill. Like what I see. Like no, it's tough. Like they're all 3 are fucking.
They're all great
players.
They're all great players.
They all have something different, and they're all good in different ways.
The only thing that sucks is that Saka's playing for a club that is not really competing for silverware. So
he has a lot of. He does more. He does a lot more than Mount does. He does more than Mount does. Mount doesn't really do much. Look, Mount is in a team full of stars, really.
If you put Saka into a club that can compete for trophies, then we could see what
Yeah.
A little bit more about him. I would want to see him in a club that can compete for trophies.
I just think the team.
Phil Foden is in City competing for the Premier League, Champions League.
Exactly.
So is Mason Mount. So
compare what Saka does in his team to what Foden and Mount do in their team. I mean, you can't compare them. I mean, Saka's doing way more than all these guys.
Saka to carry Arsenal. You're not asking Saka.
We are. I mean, he basically is. The kid is basically carrying.
That's not what you're asking him.
The kid is basically carrying.
That's not what you're
asking him. The kid starts every single game.
Aubameyang should be the role model.
He should have, but he's not.
But he's not exactly. Like I said, is in.
So the kid is stepping up, and he's doing great for us, man.
All I know is that you score 4 consecutive Premier League games. You score in a semifinal of the Champions League that you won. I think that puts you above.
Man, all I know is that Chelsea's slipping, bro. That's all I know, and that's the truth.
2-horse race,
and that's the truth. And all I know is that I said it was a 2-horse race, and that's a 2-horse race right now. I'm telling you right now.
I don't see.
And I think,
too much of a
and just all I'm gonna tell you is Chelsea. I smell you. 6 points away, baby.
I don't
think
Chelsea,
keep that third place spot. Keep it warm from us. Keep it warm for me, G. Keep it warm for me, G. Because Arsenal, we coming for it.
Y'all coming for it.
We coming for that.
Some other quick matches that we want to highlight for the EPL. Just going through them real quick. Arsenal defeated Leeds 4-1. Man City defeated Newcastle. Just another day in the office 4-0. Chelsea 0-0 against Wolves. Surprise, surprise. I think that was the biggest shock. But, Chelsea has been slipping. Liverpool, Tottenham 2-2 with a red card for Liverpool. And then, that's pretty much it. Man United, 1-0 against Norwich City. And then some games coming up. Let's see. Some big ones coming up. I'm looking at the schedule. Man City, Leicester City. Chelsea, Aston Villa. Ooh.
Steven Gerrard.
Chelsea, Aston Villa.
Doing good, bro.
Aston Villa could shock Chelsea.
That would be more.
Aston Villa could shock Chelsea.
Hey, what's going on with this Pulisic guy? I mean, is the guy injured or is the guy even?
He's back.
Hey, I think he'll be gone by next year. I think someone will come in
to
and
the
buy him.
MLS.
Because I don't think Tuchel fancies him really.
No, that's what I'm about to say. I don't think Tuchel would mind that at all.
He's also had bad luck of always finding Tuchel.
He's just a fragile guy.
Yeah,
bro.
he's always getting injured.
He's
yeah,
a little fragile.
He's American.
He's a little fragile guy that likes to, and to his defense, he always getting fouled. They always just hit him.
Yeah.
It's just the way he goes. You got a player that's creative with his feet. He's quick. He's got dribbles. You're not gonna let him play. You're gonna freaking kick him, bro. You know what I mean? That's just how you.
And it's England.
defend. And
it's England.
So,
and they also want to hit Pulisic.
And to be fair, when he came back, he was playing false nine. So like, I mean,
what a blessing, right? You know, you win a Champions League not doing shit. That must be a great feeling.
Bro,
that must be a great feeling.
He scored against Real Madrid in the semifinals.
That must be a great feeling.
What are you talking about? You don't think that goal meant anything? He
Pulisic
literally helped
hasn't
put
really
Chelsea in the final, bro.
Pulisic hasn't really done much.
Bro,
in my eyes, you know.
You're just hating, bro. You're just hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just being true. I'm just telling the truth. You know, Pulisic is. I mean, the guy is just a ghost. I truly feel bad for the kid.
The players in general are. Go ahead. The players in general, the whole club is essentially like not in good form right now. We've dropped the points, obviously.
Nah, but Pulisic is really not in good form. Like that guy's, like
he
ghost.
Came off an injury.
Ghost.
I think I agree.
Like that kid for US. On top of the world, like the U.S. men's national team, Pulisic is on top of the world.
But he's gone next season.
But when you go out to your league and to Chelsea, you're in a team where you're like in the bottom, man. I mean, you have stars, multiple people on top of you. You know, it's just the truth, man. I like Pulisic. Like to be honest, when I saw him coming up, I was like, wow, you know, the guy is
he's
talented,
quality, bro.
Yeah.
He's
but
quality.
You know,
it's tough to do it.
I feel bad for him because he's in Chelsea and. It doesn't look like he's gonna get any. I mean, he gets playing time, but it doesn't look like he's. The PPL is a tough league, maybe, you know.
Look, when he came in to Chelsea, he had remember when Premier League, and I'm just gonna highlight the biggest impact as a Chelsea fan that he's had in my following Chelsea since he joined. This is the biggest impact that Pulisic has had, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Comment if I'm wrong. Comment another area where you think he did more. But when Premier League was shut down because of COVID-19, and then it was finally brought back, he exploded in the league, bro. He went off. Like, I'm talking scoring goals, freaking against Burnley. He had a perfect hat trick. Remember that?
That's the last time that I saw him.
Okay, let me finish. Yeah. That's when he went off after that. Then he got hurt again. He hasn't really been, like
in and out,
kind of. Tuchel maybe he's not starting, and people are asking him why.
Clearly doesn't fancy him.
And then the Champions League round of 16 comes about, and he performs in the round of in the playoffs in the
group stage.
Not in the group stage, in the knockout stage of the Champions League.
Okay,
he performed and he was quality, even scoring against Real Madrid in the semifinals, helping them go to the final.
Trash goal.
And trash defending.
Trash
in my
goal.
Opinion. If you're backing up
bad
Pulisic.
moment, bad moment,
And
bad
backing
moment,
up
bad
Pulisic,
moment,
like-
bad moment,
And
bad
then-
moment,
and then-
bad
and then-
moment at the club,
Bad
bad moment at the club,
But
bad
listen,
moment at the club.
But listen, and when the lineups came out, the question was Pulisic gonna start? Was he gonna start or not? We didn't know, and he ended up not starting. And it was like, oh shit, he didn't start.
Yeah.
Right. That was the question.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. So
and everybody was all like, "What the fuck? He clearly
what the
earned
fuck?
it.
Exactly,
He earned it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He earned a spot in the Champions League final after scoring against Real Madrid.
Good comeback,
for Chelsea,
bro. Good
all
shit.
right?
Good shit, B.
And then
Good
he gets
shit.
hurt again. And look, I'm gonna criticize his lack of being fitness. I mean, it's the thing. It's obvious. He gets hurt, and Tuchel doesn't like that shit. He doesn't like that he's fragile. He doesn't like that he has to take care of him and watch his minutes. He wants a player that can go in there and take the kicks.
And Tuchel said that he don't like taking care of players like Neymar and shit. So
He
he
doesn't
might
like that
he
shit.
might
He
put
doesn't like
Pulisic
that
in the
shit.
same category as Neymar.
But Pulisic alone is quality, bro, and he can perform, and he can do it in the biggest stage, which is the Champions League and the Champions League final.
Bali, final take on Pulisic before I move on.
He could have shut everyone's mouth and scored in the final, right? Remember that opportunity and he missed it?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I mean,
but he's there to take those. Bro.
I feel bad for the kid.
He's there to take those.
He also
honestly, I want him to move, maybe go to somewhere else and get playing time and let him shine somewhere else because at Chelsea it's just been dead.
At Chelsea, you win Champions Leagues, mate.
Yeah,
he
wins Champions League.
He's gonna go to another club, get playing time.
He could go to Arsenal. He could go to Arsenal. He
Bro,
can go to
does-
He'll
Arsenal.
go to
Does he
Arsenal
wanna
when
be-
he's ready to retire and get a bag.
does he
bro.
want
That's when he'll go
does
to
he want to
Arsenal.
be at home and does he want to just be injured and just
Bro.
watch him win and
Playing
win
What
and
he
win?
wants to
And
do-
not be
FIFA,
there
playing
and not
FIFA.
be there. I mean,
What he
what
wants
the-
to
Twitch.
do, what he wants to do is compete with quality players in the damn competing with Mason Mount, being in locker rooms with Lukaku, being in locker rooms with Thiago Silva, Rudiger, all these players, Jorginho, Spilicueta. You're in there training with them every freaking week. That's how you get better. When you go onto the field, in your mind, you're like, I could have scored in the Champions League final. That's experience for him, bro. Next year, he's gaining experience by winning Champions Leagues, by competing for Premier League titles, by being around top quality, bro. That's how you get better, bro. When you're there, bro. Just being there, able to take that opportunity, maybe scoring the Champions League final, that boosts his experience so much, bro. So much, in my opinion. He's still growing, although his only downfall, and I agree, bro, is he can't stay fit. He is a fragile player. I understand.
I feel you, B. I feel you. Hey, that was a great we went in deep on Christian Pulisic.
Put some respect on his
Hey,
name, bro.
hey, went in deep on Christian Pulisic. Kind
I
of
mean,
like,
for, for the U.S. men's national team, Pulisic, hey, respect. For Chelsea, flop.
hey, kind of like how.
And that's just me keeping it real. And I'm pretty
I
sure a
don't
lot of
say-
people
I
agree
don't
with
know how
me
you
too.
can call him a flop,
A lot of
bro.
people, I'm pretty sure a
When
lot
he
of people agree with
literally-
me too.
He,
So.
put in, he had contribution to Chelsea winning that Champions
Yeah.
League title, bro.
Hey.
He had contribution in
Yeah.
that title win. He
Hey,
had
we'll
it.
see him. Hey, matter of fact, hey, I'll take him at Arsenal next season. I love
Nah,
Pulisic.
It
at
could
Arsenal next
happen.
season.
It
Yeah.
could happen, bro.
Hey, Pulisic, come on, hey,
Nah.
come on, G.
He'll go when he's
Hey,
38.
you
When he's
can,
38,
hey,
he
you
wants
can,
one last
you
big
can
payday
be, you
before
can
he
be
comes
my
to the
Captain
MLS.
America, G. You can be my Captain America, G.
You wish you would have him at Arsenal, but he would never go to. Why would he downgrade?
Imagine
to that club?
Odegaard.
We'll see,
Imagine
we'll see.
Odegaard
Bro,
and
he's not-
him.
You're not even
Odegaard and
playing
him.
in Europe,
Ooh,
bro.
Odegaard and him.
Pulisic.
Let's get it.
Odegaard and
Let's get it.
Pulisic.
Let's
Hey,
get it.
Pulisic, Saka, Smith Rowe. No. Oh
And
my God.
And guess who
Wish.
else?
You wish.
Oh.
Greenwood. Because
Nah,
hey,
Greenwood.
talks,
Fuck Greenwood.
talks,
Fuck
talks
Greenwood.
that.
I'm done.
Fuck
done.
Greenwood
Greenwood.
is
Fuck
out.
Greenwood. Fuck
What you
Greenwood.
mean? You can't-
You're in dreamland. Bring all these players to Arsenal. Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
Top
Arsenal
four, baby.
need-
Top four,
I
baby.
said,
They need a
top
hey,
four,
I said
baby.
Pulisic. Hey, Pulisic is getting injured a lot. He's probably gonna retire soon. The kid is not doing well. So come on, Arsenal, right? I'll take him. I'll take him.
When's
B.
the last time y'all
I'll take
played in
him.
the
B.
Champions League?
He's gonna come
I'll
to the
take
MLS.
him. I'll
He's gonna
take
come
him.
to the MLS.
I'll take
Oh,
him
for
at
sure.
Arsenal.
He's
I'll
gonna
take him
come
at
to the
Arsenal.
MLS,
For
right?
sure, at one point,
100%.
he's gonna have to.
100%. 100%.
He's gonna have to help the
I'll
league.
take him.
here.
100%.
I feel like he
I'll
would.
take him.
Oh, you know what? He is gonna have to help the league here.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
come
have
to
to
the.
grow it.
He's gonna come to the
But
MLS
he's gonna-
2026.
I don't know what
2026.
year, but he is definitely gonna go all out in Europe and try to win another fucking chip.
He should.
Whether it's
I
with Chelsea,
think,
whoever's who, he's gonna be playing in the top
I
quality
think
in Europe.
West Ham Galaxy. West Ham Galaxy. I think so.
West
Pulisic.
Ham Galaxy.
West Ham
Chivas.
Galaxy. Nah,
Chivas.
West Ham
What's
Galaxy.
what we're doing here?
West Ham
what are we
Galaxy.
doing? Are we
I
just
think
Christian
so.
Pulisic's
just
way
journey?
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
journey?
journey out.
His journey.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna stay at Chelsea. And he's
No
gonna win-
way.
he's-
No way. He stays at
I don't
Chelsea
think
at
so.
one more
I hope he
season.
does. I hope he
He's
I
does.
don't
no
think
I don't
so.
know if
way.
he.
You're living in fantasy land.
Yeah.
I hope he does. I
Hey,
hope he
Tuchel
stays.
doesn't fancy
I'm a
him.
big
so.
fan.
Tuchel doesn't
Pulisic.
fantasy him.
He
But
doesn't
hey,
fancy
hey,
him, yep.
we went in on Christian Pulisic much like Wesley McKinney did on his sister. But it's time to change the topic. Let's get into La Liga, boys. Let's get into La Liga. Hop
The
on
trash
jet.
league.
The
Let's get it. The
trash
trash league.
Chill,
The
man.
trash
Chill.
league. Let's get it. Let's
What's
get
going
it.
on?
What's
Chill.
going on?
Chill, bro.
What
Hey,
happened?
Update us. Update us.
Is Vinny
respect-
good? Hey, Vinny good?
Respect my boy Primo. Respect my boy Danny Benz. And respect myself, bro. Look at this club. Look at this club. Most beautiful crest in the world, bro. Look at this. Can you see that? Look at that crest, bro. Beautiful. So beautiful, bro. You see that?
It's alright. It's alright.
Look at that. Beautiful. I love Real Madrid, bro.
Historic.
Okay.
Historic.
Today, Real Madrid tied 0-0 against Cadiz. I called it. I told you guys last episode that I saw a draw or a loss coming because of what happened, during the week. We had a lot of players being diagnosed with COVID. I knew that we were going to maybe come into this game, maybe not 100% into it mentally and maybe even physically, but it's okay. I'm going to give them this one little tiny slip. Don't get used to it. Sevilla's still there. Don't get comfortable. We've look at the last 5 games. 4 wins, 1 draw. Beautiful. Beautiful run. We just got to keep the winning ways.
I mean, you have a Real Betis in third
Yeah.
place with the Hector
Yeah,
Bellerin as your
exactly.
right back.
Who is in fourth place?
Hector Bellerin.
Rayo Vallecano. Surprise team.
Rayo Vallecano,
Surprise
okay.
team. Surprise team.
Yeah.
Surprise
But
team.
bro, you're
This
okay.
league is embarrassing,
Exactly,
bro.
look.
Aston, bro.
Look,
my
listen,
God,
listen.
dude.
This league
Sevilla,
is
West
embarrassing.
Ham, West Ham at one point
Look.
was top 4 in the EPL.
Sevilla is 1 game under Real Madrid with 6 points to make up. They
Yes.
win their game in the hand, they'll be 3 points
3
under
points.
them. oh, a little excitement.
Not bad.
But you think Sevilla can go through the entirety of the season and keep up with Real Madrid? I don't think so, bro. I think Real Madrid.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I don't think so
exactly.
either.
So,
I don't think so
okay,
either.
who's under that? Let's go.
Real Madrid's gonna run away with
Real
it.
Betis ain't gonna.
Real Madrid is
do
gonna
that.
run away with it.
I mean,
At the end of the
Exactly.
season,
And then
at
let's
the end
go
of the
over there.
season,
Rayo
look,
Vaya what?
at Rayo Vallecano.
Vallecano. Rayo
At the end of the
Vallecano.
season, it's gonna be Real Madrid first, Sevilla second. They're gonna maintain second because realistically, Sevilla at this point. Maybe they're going to try to keep up with Real when they realize that they just couldn't make it. When they can't keep form enough, they're going to just shoot to stay in top 4, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it's going to be Atletico. They're going to climb out of, 5th that they're in. And in 4th place, I feel like Betis is going to keep that spot. Rayo, right now, they're in 4th place. Yes, surprise, surprise. But I see them making Europe, but in either 5th or 6th place.
Okay, let's take that logic.
Yes.
Let's remove these dudes. So you got, let's just say that comes into fruition. Atletico Madrid come up with, you would think, obviously they're going to play Champions League. You would think that once it gets serious, they can match up some games and win and go.
Towards like February.
Exactly.
Yeah, when it's getting hot.
So as of right now, they got 17 games, 29 points, bro. Real Madrid has 18 games, 43 points. So
We're
let's
good.
say Atletico win their game in hand. That's 11-point clear.
We're
bro.
good, brother.
Yeah,
We're
done.
good. Hey,
It's
don't. Hey,
done.
relax.
Done.
Do not come at me and forget the seasons where City ran away with it with fucking 19 points. Remember those seasons? It happens.
Yeah. I'm not.
Eso pasa, papa.
To me, this tells me, I mean, you have a Real Betis in 3rd place.
Diego Lainez plays there too.
You have
Diego
a,
Lainez.
you have Hector Bellerin as your starting right back. I mean, that tells me everything about the league. We're all around. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
I'm surprised about Atleti. I mean, what the fuck?
I can't argue with that.
Atletico Madrid fighting 5th
sure
place.
It's Madrid's league to lose.
Yes.
Yeah. So
we're not gonna lose it. We're not gonna lose it.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
mean,
see? Did you see what
Y'all are running away with it.
Ancelotti said about Barca? I shared it on my Instagram story.
Some savage
I
shit.
shared it on my
What did he
Instagram
say?
story.
What did
He said somebody asked him about Barcelona, and he said Barcelona. I mean, they're not really a direct rival. Like they're not even ahead of Betis. They're not even ahead of Atleti. So we're not really worried about them. Like we're more worried about Sevilla, Betis, and shit. Like that's savage, bro.
Yeah.
That's savage.
Yeah,
That
that's
sucks.
fucked up, bro.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's
But
fucked
I mean,
up.
nothing's really much happening in Spain. You guys know the Real Madrid is gonna run away with it, and it's just a battle to see who's gonna maintain that top 4
Yeah.
position. I
Yeah.
mean, that's really what the Spanish league is turning into right now.
I mean, there's not much excitement in the Bundesliga as well. I mean,
Bayern running away with it.
Bayern running away with it after beating Dortmund in their Clásico. ¿Cómo le dicen? ¿Cómo le dicen? How do they say their
Their
Clásico?
Their
Clásico?
Clásico,
Yeah.
something like that.
So they're running away with it.
Shout out to my
PSG
boy Jens. Shout out to my boy Jens. He's
Shout out
a big Dortmund fan.
Yeah.
And PSG,
He's from
5
Germany.
games in the league, they've already won it, so there's no
Yeah,
excitement there.
PSG running away with it too.
And then you got the Serie A, which in my opinion is probably more exciting than both La Liga and Bundesliga and Liga.
Man, Serie A, yeah.
Right now, as far as the competition, as far as the title race, I think so, in my opinion, bro.
Let's see.
Inter?
Maybe in the competition. Okay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Inter,
Yeah, it's
Napoli,
closer.
and Milan.
Napoli,
Yeah, it's
Milan
Oh,
is
hell,
out
hell
there.
yeah, that's
Hell
way
yeah.
Wow,
closer.
that-
That's way
exactly.
closer.
So
I
we got
think
that,
Inter, I think Inter might
and
take
obviously
it.
you know the Premier League, so I think
La Liga was like this at one point, but then Real Madrid just ran away with it.
Juventus. I
Real
mean,
Madrid
wow.
ran away.
Look at Juventus. Wow.
Yeah.
Juventus is
And
seventh
Mourinho
place.
at Roma.
But Ronaldo
Wow.
was the issue. Ronaldo was the issue, right?
Nah.
Juve? What? I mean, weren't people saying that?
That's crazy.
I mean, look, Juventus put all their chips in him, their eggs in the basket, for however you say it, and Ronaldo to provide the Champions League trophy to them. They bet everything on him. They gave everything, bro. And when he left, that was their whole idea was he was gonna carry us there. And now he's gone, so it left a big ass hole. for
They
Juventus.
also didn't believe in him too. They were like talking shit about him while
Yeah,
he was
it's
there
just-
too.
they went for it.
And
they
they
went
also
for it.
did not supply him with no ammunition, bro. He was playing with a weak ass lineup, bro.
Juventus is their attitude, in my opinion, from what I've seen on Twitter and stuff, is that they're like, dude, we brought you in to win as a Champions League. We supported you. We did everything and you didn't do shit for us and you fucked us up. So they're like salty, way.
He literally brought them back from a 2-0
Yeah,
deficit
Yeah.
single-handedly.
And against Atletico, remember when
Jesus
that
Christ,
game?
bro. Remember when he went like that?
Yeah. After the game, he's like, tengo 5.
Yeah,
five
and
Champions
after
League.
the 2-0 defeat, he was like, tengo 5 champions. And then the fans outside, they were like, Cristiano, dos que.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
bro,
remember
it was
that.
crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that we can highlight in Spain or in Germany, gentlemen?
Not really, brother. The games keep rolling on. COVID is taking over.
The round of 16, boys.
Yeah, that we'll get into that next.
Round of 16.
But as far as the leagues, I mean, COVID, bro. Is it gonna stop the league? Is it not? Is the league gonna stop? When are these games gonna be played, bro? Where are they gonna squeeze in these games that aren't being played? Tottenham's 3 games under everybody. Like when are they gonna play their games? So a lot of shit's going on, and especially in the EPL. But like you said, it's affecting La Liga too, and it's affecting everywhere in Europe. So
La Liga right now, they've been okay. From what I've seen in the media, I haven't seen much, but the EPL is being hit hard because I did see this stat, and Bali, I think you might correct me if I'm wrong. Germany, 100% vaccinated players. Spain, 100% vaccinated. France, 100% vaccinated, but England is like 60%. If I'm not mistaken. So there's some players that are not vaccinated, and that could be contributing, or that's what the English media is saying, that is massively contributing to the spread right now.
You can still test positive though.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole other conversation though. I don't want to get into because YouTube be fucking banning that shit. YouTube does ban that shit. YouTube does ban that shit. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Well, at least like getting into it a lot like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is something that the leagues worldwide need to watch out for. And the MLS, maybe next season coming up, it might be in danger to start late. And we can't start late because we got to end early for the World Cup. Oh, Jesus,
There's
man.
a lot of shit going on.
We're in for a mess.
And I hope it just balances out and it just dies back down.
Tony Cruz is right. Play too many games.
Too many games, bro. And that's the new wave of football. Is
European Player Union incoming? Like the MLSPA? Like the MLSPA?
They already have one.
It's not powerful.
It's not big. It's not big at all.
If they already have one, it's not powerful enough.
No, it's not.
It's not powerful enough.
And it won't be.
But all right, boys, let's talk about the round of 16s. The round of 16 draw.
Obviously, biggest game, Paris, Madrid. Biggest game out of all.
Is that the biggest game?
Bye, Madrid. Bye.
Oh, my God.
That is the biggest game in the round of 16.
God,
bye.
No way.
Inter. Bye. Atleti. Bye.
So let me name them. Right.
Okay.
We got Salzburg against Bayern.
Bayern.
You got Benfica and Ajax. That's a good game.
Ajax. Take
Atletico versus Manchester United.
United.
Let me rephrase that. Atletico versus Cristiano Ronaldo.
Let's get it.
Inter versus Liverpool.
Liverpool easy.
Inter
Good game right there.
And then
Liverpool easy.
Sporting against Man City.
Man City. Walk in the park.
Chelsea against Lille.
Oh, who knows about that?
Hold on.
Who knows about that?
Actually, hold on.
Who knows about that? Who knows about that?
Time out. Pause there.
Let me
Park the
finish.
bus. Hold on. Park the bus. Now, earlier when we were talking about Chelsea, we went in deep on them. I had this game in mind, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to put a bookmark. Maybe we can come back, bro. But is this game up in limbo with Chelsea's bad form?
No fucking way.
With Chelsea's bad form, G.
Bro, there's no way, bro.
Okay, all right.
There is absolutely no way that Chelsea will ever. Bro, Chelsea is definitely favorites, and they'll definitely come away with the victory and go into quarterfinals, bro. It has to be. There's no way. And then you got Villarreal against Juventus.
That's a good game.
That's a good game as well. And then, of course, the big hitter, the main event,
PSG.
the biggest game, PSG, Paris.
Yep.
Bayern Madrid. The biggest game. Literally, everyone's gonna be talking about this game because you got Bayern. Let's just knock some of these out of here. So we don't have. There's not much to discuss. Bayern is gonna sweep the floor with Salzburg. Man City is gonna sweep the floor with Sporting.
Yep.
So Bayern and City are in the quarterfinals.
Sí, claro.
And, okay, bet.
Sí.
Everything else, I feel like is up there. Chelsea is gonna be in there as well.
I mean, you don't know.
Nah,
You don't know.
It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. Your coach is crying. Your coach is crying for he wants it to stop. So
there's only 3
we'll
clubs.
see.
Bye, Chelsea.
There's only 3 clubs.
Bye,
that are
Chelsea. Bye, Chelsea.
automatically
Hey, right.
There's only 3 clubs that are automatically in the quarterfinals. That's Bayern, City, and Chelsea.
Bro,
It's
It's not
Bayern.
automatic.
It's Bayern, City,
It's not
and
an automatic for
Bayern,
Chelsea.
City, and Liverpool automatic. Bayern, City, and Liverpool automatic.
100%. 100%.
Bayern,
Those
City, and
are
Liverpool.
the 3 clubs that are already in the quarterfinals.
I'm not saying Chelsea because I don't like Chelsea. I'm just saying because
That's exactly why.
because COVID and everything. I'm just saying like maybe y'all might have to start
Hopefully, COVID.
kids in the midfield. You don't know, man.
Hey, I just want to say this though. I just want to say this. Lille beat PSG in August. 1-0. So
No mames, way in August.
I don't know, G.
No mames, way.
I don't know, G. Lil beat PSG in August.
No mames,
I don't know.
What the fuck?
No, I don't know. Matter of
gonna
fact,
play
not
in
B. I'll
February.
agree with you, B. I think Chelsea will most likely beat them.
for
But
for sure.
if there's COVID and stuff like that,
Hopefully
and y'all lineup is thin
Look,
and y'all
the
squad is
lineup,
thin and y'all can't.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Even with a thin lineup, I feel like that's more than enough to beat Lil, bro.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think
We'll
so.
see.
I think so. I think
Even
so.
with
I think
the
so. I
Lil
think
can,
so.
Lil can come out
Yeah,
swinging, bro.
I think so.
As they should, as they will, bro, as they will.
We'll see. We'll see.
What's the next game I want to talk about? In that?
I think PSG Madrid is definitely my favorite out of those.
I mean, Benfica Ajax. I don't have much to say about that. I know Ajax came into
Ajax easy.
They knocked out Dortmund in the group stages, so Ajax coming in hot. So I got Ajax on that.
Yep.
You got Ajax. I got Ajax as well. The next game, Villarreal Juventus. You would assume you would say Juventus because of their poor form in the league.
But Villarreal is good.
But Villarreal is good. So
Villarreal is good.
That one's a good game. And
they know how to play well as a unit. They know how to defend as a unit and attack as a unit.
And that just shows how low Juventus has come that we're even saying this, that Juventus Villarreal could be a good game and it can go either way.
But also, Juventus is a team that always comes back. Yeah. Like they might be low for 3-4 seasons, but they always find a way to come back.
That's the power of money, and that's the power of playing consistent Champions League
and
every year.
They're also the old lady.
The old lady.
That's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
The old lady.
Yeah.
What's next?
And I mean, who do you have in Villarreal Juventus?
Villarreal.
You got Villarreal.
Villarreal.
I think Juve will end up pushing through.
Unai Emery.
I think Juve will end up pushing through. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with.
Villarreal made it to the Europa final, bro. They beat Manchester.
Yeah, they beat Man
United. They beat Man United.
Yeah.
They got lucky.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have to go with Juve, bro. Just.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then Inter Liverpool.
Yeah, that's a good game, but
I'm gonna go Liverpool. Liverpool's gonna edge
Liverpool easy work.
Interesting though. It could get interesting.
And then I guess.
And then the big game, bro. Paris, Real Madrid again. So.
PSG.
Is this where we're gonna end the pod after this one?
I think so.
PSG.
All right. Okay.
PSG, bro.
I don't see that.
I got PSG.
PSG.
Bro.
I don't see how y'all have PSG. I don't see that. I don't.
Bro,
see
this game is day one for these fucking cats this season.
When is this game gonna take place?
I believe they're in February. Let me check when they're.
Because when this it's in February.
It's a good game though. It's a good game.
February.
It's a good game, but I think PSG.
When is it? When is it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you if it's gonna be a good game or not. No, that's not it. Guys, you guys know me. Real Madrid fan, big fan, and I'm gonna sound biased.
February 15.
But there's no way that PSG is gonna come into the new Bernabeu with this new Real Madrid team.
Is the stadium gonna be ready for the game?
They're already playing in there, bro.
And they're already
they're already playing.
I didn't even know. I thought it
Yeah,
was.
But they have the bottom cover though, right? Like
Yeah,
that's not ready. That's not ready.
I'd say it's at like a 90%.
90%. Yeah.
okay.
No,
It's at like a 90,
that's
85.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? But Real Madrid is gonna beat PSG. I'm 100% confident.
Of course, you're gonna say
100%
that, bro. It's your club. I would say that
100%.
100%. You know,
100%. Vinicius Jr. is gonna be fantastic for us. Asensio is getting better and better. Our defense is getting better by the week. Small slip up today, but COVID affected us a little bit. Some of our players had COVID. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric. I'm confident, bro. And I know PSG. Oh, PSG tiene a Messi. Oh, PSG tiene a Ramos. Oh, tienen a Neymar. Oh, they have Mbappe. I'm more scared of Mbappe than Messi.
I think
I'm
Neymar's
more
done,
worried
right?
about Mbappe.
Neymar's out for
Neymar's
injury.
hurt.
Neymar's
might
hurt.
be back for February.
I think he's out.
Ramos hasn't. Has Ramos even played 3 games?
Bro, that's the thing. PSG no necesita jugar ahorita, güey. PSG have the league wrapped up. They got whatever Copa wrapped up. They've been fucking with their lineup. Oh, they've been shitty in the group of 16 with City. They've lost. They had drama. Neymar getting hurt. They can afford to have all that bullshit happen. But when it comes to the round of 16 and the Champions League, this is all they play for every year. Every year they only play for this competition. Whether they're doing good in the league, they lost the league last year to Lille, right? It doesn't matter to them, bro. This is the only competition that they have their eyes on every freaking season.
Hey, that name Lil popping up again. That name Lil is popping up, bro. But no, there's no way that PSG.
This is what they play for.
There's no way PSG win this time.
They have a guy like Ramos who is no fucking bullshit.
Has he been even playing, bro?
But
has he even been playing?
But do you
bro?
understand the impact that a player has of his quality? He doesn't have to be.
Who are you telling?
Listen.
Who are you telling,
You're
bro?
acting like
Who
you
are
don't
you telling,
know.
bro?
He doesn't have to play to affect the locker room.
I saw Ramos his last season. I've seen him every season.
Exactly, bro. So why are you saying that he hasn't played?
Listen, bro. The last season that he played for Real Madrid, bro, he had been, bro. Whenever he was going through the contract issues,
Yeah.
he had been injured the whole
Yeah.
time. He hasn't even played more than 3 games for
I
PSG.
understand.
I know he's a great player, bro. I know he's a fantastic
my-
player. I
my-
know what he was, but at this level, bro, at this stage, as PSG, I wouldn't risk putting in
I'm
Ramos.
not talking
bro, for
about
this
him
game,
on
bro.
the field. I'm talking about the impact that he can bring in
Okay.
the locker room to these guys.
Okay.
I've won 3 back-to-back. He ganado la Champions League. Yo soy Mr. Champions League con el Real Madrid. Con Ronaldo.
That can only go so far,
Okay,
though. That can only go so far.
PSG have never had this in their locker room, bro. They've had a pinches estrellas when Neymar, Party, Di Maria, Mbappe, you know. They never had a guy that comes in and be like, look, bro, I'm the real deal in this competition. And I don't want to just not win it. I want to win it because it's in my blood. And you got Messi, who also is dying for this competition. All I'm saying is their attitude in the locker room could fuck with these players in the PSG and make them more motivated to play, bro. Keep it together. And with Neymar being out, in my opinion, it sucks that he got hurt. But it could benefit the club because now you don't have to have a Neymar who isn't going to defend. I know Messi ain't either. I know Mbappe ain't either. I know who's going to come in. Di Maria is probably not going to do it either. But it just helps that you're limited to less options for Pochettino, in my opinion.
As a matter of fact,
their influences off the field is just as big in the field.
As a matter of fact, I hope PSG start Ramos because Benzema is going to expose him. I hope so. Honestly, start him. Please start him.
And I
please,
hope that the
please start
relationship
him.
is stronger than his mentality
Please,
to win. Because
please
if
start
it's
him.
not, he will literally break your fucking whatever the fuck. He'll make you roll your ankle. He'll make you hyperextend your knee. He'll make you fall on your shoulder. He'll figure something out.
That's going to be interesting. I wonder
That's
what's
what I'm
happen.
saying. I wonder if the
I don't-
relationship is bigger than his desire to win the Champions
I
League.
don't think
Because if
Ramos
he's done it for
starts.
Real Madrid, you'll do it for PSG.
Ramos doesn't start.
And I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Ramos don't start.
I
He
wouldn't
might,
be surprised.
I don't think that he starts. 'Cause I
I
think the
would-
first leg is in Spain.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
If I'm
doesn't
not
start.
mis- Is the first leg in Spain?
In shit, I don't even
Or is
know.
it in France?
I had it right here, but
I don't know. But I know
but it's
that
February 15 is when the game is.
the Spanish media is, they're blowing it up, saying, "Oh, Ramos returns, Messi returns to the Bernabeu, whatever." I'm more worried about Mbappe more than Messi and Ramos. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Ramos defensively is at a level where he can lock up Benzema or Vinicius.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that.
But, I mean, I guess he's going to boost these players up to, maybe hype them up.
Exactly. Hype
Hopefully.
them up and show them, talk to them and be like, look, bro, I've been there. I know what this is.
And hopefully the players listen to him.
Exactly. They don't listen to the coach. They might not listen to him either. But they've never had this. So they also the little wee man. Messi's there as well. So
We're going to have to lock that motherfucker. Oh,
exactly,
my God.
bro. So bro, it's hard to not go from a neutral because I have no ties to Real Madrid. I have no ties to PSG. From the neutral point of view, even from a person that may not know as much about European, it's hard to not pick PSG as being the favorites to win this tie, in my opinion.
That's tough, bro.
From an outsider and a neutral looking in, you would say PSG.
That's tough. I guess we can ask that to the fans. Who do you think is going to win, PSG or Real Madrid? You know what I'm saying? And then we can ask
apart
that.
from all the Madridistas that are coming in Madrid, apart from all the Messi fanboys who are going to come in PSG, once we get through all those, then we can start to see the
Bali,
neutral.
you said PSG?
I think
Yeah,
PSG.
B, you said
100%.
PSG?
Yeah, 100%.
Real Madrid. I know my boy Primo, he would say Real Madrid.
Obviously.
But well, let's see what the fans say. But let's get into the fan questions, B.
Yeah.
If that's the last.
Yeah,
that's
there's
the-
a few fan questions. Shout out everybody who submitted a question. Shout out. I appreciate
Appreciate the love. You know what I'm
the
saying?
love 100%. And I posted it on Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna read some off of Instagram. I got let's see here. We got a question from Rosenhaus, if I'm saying that correctly. Are you surprised at the way Stroud has been treated this offseason?
No, I'm not, because I feel like the Austin FC, like whoever's making those calls of the signing players, I feel like Bali said, they've been kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying? They're not confident in what they're doing. So, I mean, maybe you can say that they've been treating them bad or whatever. I mean, I just feel like Austin FC's inexperienced with this, so they're just showing how new they are to this.
Plus, I also have, like, I agree with Bali what he said in the show. The game situation, I think, pushed it also.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Our boy Alvaro.
Oh, hey,
My
shout
G,
out-
my
shout out-
G.
shout- Hey, shout out, homie.
Champions League final, 2 teams. Pretty much he's saying what will be the Champions League final. And it's tough to say because usually in the quarterfinal draw, they kind of shape it up so you can kind of have a bigger picture. But looking at it blindly, I guess.
If I could, that's tough, man.
I mean, I guess he's just asking us, but I'm gonna pick the one that.
I'm gonna put City there. City makes it.
Yeah,
to,
I think
to
that
the
for
final.
sure Manchester City and
For sure, City.
Maybe
I
Bayern.
don't know.
No, because they might play each other.
But no, we don't know that yet.
Okay.
I would love a
We'll
City.
know that
I
in
would
the
love a
quarterfinal.
City.
That's why this
Liverpool.
question is a little
Okay.
premature. But he wants us to just give them our round of 16 before they even happen because
From all
once
these,
the-
all these teams,
Yeah.
I would say City and Bayern are
Yeah.
the two
That's
powerhouses.
what I would say too.
Heavyweights.
That's what I would say too.
I would want to see City Liverpool.
It's not gonna
Champions
happen.
League.
It's not gonna happen.
That would be amazing.
City-
that would be a dope.
Liverpool's not
That'd
gonna
be-
make
that
that
would be
run.
nice.
Liverpool's not gonna make
Once
that
the
run.
quarterfinals draws are made, they'll also draw the possible semis, so you'll be able to see who can climb to. You'll be able to see because
It starts to take shape.
It starts to take shape. The round of 16, once the winners are, then you'll be able to see there'll be a right side and a left side.
Okay.
So you will know which teams can't play each other until the final.
Okay.
So you can get a bigger picture. But homie was just asking us for now. Just fuck it, you know.
Shout out, homie Alvaro.
Shout out. I got Bayern City. Fuck it, you know.
Bayern City. Bali? Oh, he said City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Weak ass, cute ass. What's the next one, B?
The next one that says, let's see. It says, he had a question too, part 2. He says, are we gonna drop the We're Austin TV hats in white?
Nah.
Oh, that's a no. We won't be doing that.
Them hoes will get dirty as shit.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll
Hey,
get
but
dirty
appreciate
quick.
everybody who bought the black one.
Yeah. We're gonna have some like t-shirts coming out. The season comes out. We're gonna have some Bali merch coming out, so be ready for that.
Yeah.
Bali's ready to fill your household with items and goods.
Yes, sir.
And we had another one, Adriane. Sorry, I can't. I'm having a hard time reading the names, but she said, "Any big things in store for the podcast next season when next season hits?" I mean, if I may say,
It's a good question.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it is. It's a great question.
Consistency is
That's a
something that
great question.
we want to hit by next season. I feel like, you know, if we can stay consistent,
Yeah.
that's
For sure.
my main
Yeah.
goal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's see. Another big thing that's coming to the podcast is players.
Yeah.
Oh,
Players
yeah,
are coming
Austin
soon.
FC players.
We're hoping to get
We,
a
not
player.
we aren't saying names, but we already have.
I'd say,
3.
like, What, 2 or 3?
We have three for sure that are coming.
Yeah.
3 for
They're
sure.
actually
that
down
are
as
coming.
fuck too.
They're down as fuck. to come.
Listeners of the Top Flight Podcast.
So
Shout out to
it's
the homies.
It's gonna be like just a regular homie, just chilling,
Yeah.
vibing with us.
So-
And we're, this is the Top Flight Stew, but whenever we have a guest of that caliber, expect a different setting. It's gonna be
yeah.
badass stew,
And,
and it's gonna be worth it. So check us out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube. We got a visual stew, or if you listen to us on audio version, appreciate that too.
yeah. Homie Al Quesadilla on Twitter.
Shout out to Al Quesadilla.
Shout out,
Shout
my
out.
G.
Shout out.
Stroud is back in the team. Thoughts? Who else do you think is in negotiations? So we kind of spoke this on the show.
Yeah.
A little bit. Sweat.
So I'm happy for Stroud coming in.
Yeah.
And then we got Leo possibly coming in. And then
Leo
Ben Sweat.
Weisennen.
Yeah. and
Ben
then Leo
Sweat.
possibly coming in.
And I think there's gonna be more, but
Yeah.
they're gonna pop up as they.
yeah, as
we
January
go.
comes in, I think we'll get more rumors.
Jonathan Dos Santos is still up there. I think he's rumored to go to America. though.
Yeah, he's going
Club
to
America.
America.
Get his
Yeah.
bag.
I think you had said that right, Bali. He was going to Club America.
Well, he was. Houston was kind of in talks with him.
They were
but-
flirting,
Yeah, but
but I think they ended up signing Darwin Quintero
yeah,
instead of him.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think-
he
I
wants
think that's
he
what
wants
the
that
case was.
Mexico bag. Dos
He was,
Santos,
yeah,
so.
was a Mexican. Liga MX money. If you do it right, it can be pretty good.
Yep.
Especially America. America's
Especially
a huge
America.
team.
And
No,
he's
so-
like a household name.
Yeah.
Bro, his last name Dos Santos is gonna be famous for generations.
Yeah, facts.
Literally.
Yeah. So shout out homie Al Quesadilla for the question. In my opinion, Stroud was great signing. And then Leo hopefully comes in, and Ben Sweat, I'm down for him as well. So
Yeah.
last question. With so many options in the midfield, do you think Segura has a chance to challenge for a starting lineup? Or do you think he'll be put in the right wing spot?
That's a good question.
That was from homie Cesar Sanchez.
That's a really good question. I would really like to see Segura play. I mean, we don't know anything about him.
Yeah. So Wolf is going to have to figure out a way to rotate him in, give him some minutes, see what he can do.
We know a little bit about him from his spell at DC United with
Yeah.
Rooney. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting, real interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's going to necessarily fill in for.
It's because we have no data. We don't know, bro. So
Yeah, we don't know.
What Wolf is going to have to do is figure out a way to give him minutes to show us and him what he can offer offensively, defensively, his fitness, see what he can do to contribute to the team.
Yep.
And we need data. So
Yep.
hopefully he comes in and is explosive and he provides, whether it's defensively, whether it's offensively, whether it's fitness-wise. I hope he has somewhat of an impact. And I hope I see that, and then I could further see, you know, whether he can topple Ring or topple Toto or topple Danny. So we'll see. He just needs playing time.
Okay.
He's also been injured for so long.
Yeah,
So.
he missed out the
Big
entire
injury, too. Big injury.
The entire first season he missed out.
He was at the Liga Verde games, though, some of them. Shout out to him,
Yeah.
though. But, all right, boys, anything else you guys want to add into the podcast? We did a good hour on the top flight segment.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good, bro. There was a lot to talk about in Europe.
Yep. It was great.
A lot to talk
COVID.
about in Europe, bro. We did,
Chelsea slipping,
yeah.
PSG, Real Madrid,
Yeah.
you know, La Liga.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what it is.
Pretty much it, boys. All right. That's it. Wrapping up the Top Flight podcast. That was episode 30. Thank you guys for being with us on this journey. It's going to get way more exciting. It's going to get better from what it already is. If you think it's good right now, it's going to get way, way better. So thank you guys for joining us on this ride. B, Bali, you guys have anything else you want to say?
No, brother. Happy to be here. Episode 30. 30
Thank
more,
you.
30 more, 30 more.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you, everybody. And remember, Bali Army.
Bali Army. This has been episode 30, Top Flight podcast. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Let's get it.
My bitch bag got bands in my bag. I can't tell you mad. I don't really give a damn.